Good afternoon, Aquarius and Aquarius Rising. This is your May 2020 forecast reading. I'm Jackie from the Oracle Times and I'm recording in the Bushveld in South Africa. I will say, as I always do on my recordings, that I live in the Bushveld in Africa, which means it's beautiful. There's wild animals and everything all around me. But my internet can be dodgy, so I might disappear for a second or two, maybe a little longer than that, but I will be back again. Right, so the recipe for this reading is I use the tea leaf cards, which are predictive because we need a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on in life at the moment. I do a relationship reading. I'm going to finish up with oracle cards that will describe the best energies, the most productive energies, the energies that will get you where you want to be going in the month of May. I have shuffled these cards already, but I'll give them a little bit of an extra shuffle. I read what it says on the cards because you guys always want to know what it says on the cards, and then I tell you the story. And I disappeared for a sec so I could pick up the card. Sure. Okay, we'll keep going through the card, see what the story says. The rat, someone working against you or behind your back. Right, let's get some others. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, next card for Aquarius May 2020. A vacation. Okay, so definitely improves pretty quickly. The next card that comes up for you is someone is leaving your life. The next card that comes up for you, happiness and well-being. I see something here. And then someone new is entering your life. Okay, so that's very interesting. So what we see here is, in May, there's somebody that is a problem, right? I don't think this is new. I think they've given you problems in the past. I think you know exactly who I'm speaking about when you are listening to this reading. However, you will get the chance to sort of get out of this environment and get a bit of a break from it. You may literally be going on holiday, and you may be asking me, but it's locked down at the moment, how can I be given a holiday? You may be given some kind of break in some way, in some unexpected manner, or maybe your leave is normally due in May and you can actually afford to take it because you're part of the essential services and you've kept working. So that's when you're possibly going to be getting a bit of leave. Whatever the case may be, for many of you, May sees the opportunity for getting out of or getting away from something that has been perhaps bothering you, and a particular person is involved here. They leave in May. Okay, this results in you feeling a sort of like, oh, that's a relief. Happiness and well-being is restored to some corner of your life, to some area of your life. Someone new moves into the position that they vacated. Okay, and it's probably just much better news. Often when somebody leaves that has been causing trouble in our life in some way or another, the whole dynamic, the whole energy can change, and it has a domino effect through our lives. We don't even realize the extent that one problematic person or area in life can have, and how things can amazingly shift when that person moves out of our life. Now, May is the month where there are going to be big shifts for everybody, especially in sticking points, especially in things that have been replaying over and over and over and over in the last few years or months. I think it's more than months, and it may not even be the same person that has been the problem over that time, but you've had a recurring situation, a recurring theme. This person now departs and they leave the space open for someone new and better to move in. Okay, and happiness and well-being is definitely going to be the theme of this new person that comes in, and of that space that the old troublesome person left when they left. Okay, so that is very, very nice. So definitely went from a bit dodge the beginning of that reading to changing to much better very quickly. Now the relationship reading, this is going to be for those of you in relationships as well as those of you looking for relationships. Once again, I will read what is on the cards because you always want to know what it says, and then I will tell you the story that comes with it. Right, first card up is worth waiting for. And I'm not surprised by this because there's definitely a fated element to the month of May. There's definitely a marker in time for all of us, really. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Lovely card, this. Right, next card that comes up. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We'll keep going because there's a story here, no doubt. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And then one more card. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What I see here is two stories, and it can apply to you if you're in a relationship or if you're looking for one, is a marker in time in May. May has a significant set of situations that unfolds where your relationship life is concerned. It was marked in the journal of your life, in the story of your life, and in May, here it comes. It's worth waiting for. It was worth waiting for, okay? For some of you, it's a case of you've been in a relationship which did not work and you realize it hasn't worked and it's over. You've taken time out from dating in general. This lockdown story has pretty much done that for those of you that are not in relationships. And now it's time to decide, what do you want now? What kind of relationship do you want now? Where do you want to go from here? Because the doors are open, the portals are open, the energy is there ready and waiting for you. There's a divine timing at work in the month of May. So decide clearly and fairly quickly what it is that you want in the next phase of your relationship, whether it is a relationship in general, whether it's something to shift within a relationship, whether it's to get out of an existing relationship and make way for a new one, whatever the case may be. May is marked, fated. It's a big shift in energy for you, but you need to make a decision. And those of you in established relationships that have felt maybe the chemistry has been lacking lately, it might be that you need to disconnect from the media, everything that's been fed by social media, all that kind of thing, and spend a little bit of time together, just the two of you, a bit of quality time together. Because you will then find very quickly when it's just the two of you, you will make better decisions about your relationships. You will know what the way forward is in this relationship, okay? But it is about disconnecting. At the moment, one doesn't feel comfortable disconnecting because you kind of really feel you need to know what's going on. But by the middle of May, there will be opportunities to disconnect and just connect with somebody that you need to have good quality time with so you can decide the way forward from then. And it is a moment that it was worth waiting for, okay? So make use of it. Don't miss out on that opportunity. Right, now let's have a look at your oracle cards. Now, the oracle cards are the energies that are going to be useful to you in the month of May to attain your objectives, to navigate your way through challenges, to get where you want to go. They will be available to you, so you can use them. And if you make use of them, you will find them to be very productive, right? Now let's see what those are. Okay, first card up is Time for a Nap. Interestingly enough, this came up in the last reading as well. Okay, and the next card that comes up, Clean It Up. And then the last card that comes up is Building Blocks. This is very interesting and it rhymes perfectly, there, I got it out, with the rest of your reading. So at the moment, given that many of you are in lockdown, this is the perfect opportunity to actually take a break. It's the perfect opportunity to rest, recuperate, and rejuvenate. It is also the perfect opportunity to clean out those closets, literally and figuratively speaking. It can do wonders for doing a spring clean, for digging into those corners of cupboards and closets and what else not that we haven't been in for years. And generally do a good clean up. It's also the perfect opportunity to clean out things you no longer need or use so that you can give them to people who probably are very, very needy at the moment. It's a good opportunity for that. Because what you are doing is building the foundation of the life from now onwards. And it may not seem that way that you are doing that. You're taking a break from other things, you're de-stressing, you're releasing, you're sleeping as much as you can, okay? You're also cleaning up and cleaning out all those cupboards and those drawers and perhaps even aspects of your life, getting time to sit down and have a look at them and clearing them off the page, because there's a new phase of life that is starting right at the foundations of your life that is beginning in the month of May. And you are now actually putting down the building blocks, the foundation of that new life. So this is worth thinking about. So even though you're going to be doing that cleaning out, don't make yourself busy all the time. Also take the time to relax and sleep. While we are sleeping at the moment, we will be getting downloads. We will be getting downloads from our higher selves, from our guardian angels, from the universe, from spirit. It will help us with a way forward. Will help us to lay good foundations for the next phase of our lives. Right, Aquarius, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you'd like a personal private reading from me, I will put the link in the description box below once this video is finished processing. I want to thank you for watching and listening, and those that subscribe, thank you very much. And those that comment, thank you as well. I read every single comment and I really enjoy doing so, and I reply to as many as possible. Wishing you much love, light, and I hope laughter for the month of May as well. Speak to you soon.